Talk to me with the coach, Mike. We made this on the road once again, take you behind the scenes on what it's like being a major league ball player. And I got the man here, Javier Baez. How we doing?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Well, we're taking our youngsters behind the scenes, and we want to feature you today on our show. So, what has this major league journey been like for you?
You know, really, really good to be honest. Blessed to be, here to made it to play, professional baseball. Um, but I think more just blessed to have the opportunity to, just to be here. I know there's a lot of people around the world that, different situations, and I feel like we're really special to have this opportunity to play, professional baseball and to be grateful to take care of our families.
A lot of youngsters watch you guys, and they think that it's just so easy. What are some of the obstacles that a major league ball player has to go through?
Oh, I mean, you can hear that people will say it's easy to some of them. Some of them, will say it's hard. But there's up and downs. It's about getting better every day, and I think learning something every day that make you better. And I think competing about the way you take care of your game and the way you leave everything out there. It's not hard, but when you do things good and things are going your way, it is fun.
When I coach college baseball, I always tell my guys that the biggest part of this game on this level is mental. How do you get past that mental part of the game?
I think it's part of the game because like the mental and the success are really similar. You want success in many situations, but at the same time, you gotta control your emotions and slow everything down and mentally keeping your plan and all this stuff. So I think when things are not going good, I think you gotta start from your mind and your possibility in you.
And a lot of people watch you guys and they think that you guys just put on a uniform and you're just ready-made ball players. They don't understand the dues you have to pay along the way.
Oh yeah, no, it's not. It's not like that. I've been playing baseball since I was 3 years old, and since I turned professional baseball player, it did got a little harder in the minors. Because I didn't really speak the language, and like we didn't have a car to move around and all these situations. But I think like once you make that adjustment and you keep moving forward, going through all that and that experience, I think it helped you in life and obviously in the sport that you're playing.
And what about the hotels? I heard some stories about minor league stories about hotels
Oh yeah, I mean, it's obviously they won't be the best ones, at that moment, but it's like I said, like I was so grateful to be, to make it to play professional baseball player, and I was just grateful for everything and going through every experience that that the life had for me and obviously the team that I was going through.
Every professional sport, the crown jewel is to win a championship. You had opportunity at a young age to win a World Series championship. What did that mean to you?
A lot, at the beginning, I didn't really understand it. It was really fun and it was really special. But like now that I got the experience of my career and going through different situations in my career and during the league, I think it's more than special. It's like a gift that that no one can take from you, and like you want to play to win. because after you win, you know, it's a feeling that you can even express. You know, I think like if I were to win with this age, it would be a whole different thing for me. You know, I won, but I think I was whatever 20, 23, whatever. But like I didn't really understand the way and the everything that the experience teach you. You know, like I'm pretty sure a lot of guys here that are young are not, they don't really understand a lot of things of the game that I understand now.
Yeah.
You know, and they just gotta go through it. So in the future they will have that answer.
So what about that World Series ring? Do you walk around the locker room and anybody know you got a ring?
Oh yeah, that thing is so big and so heavy that it might fit me in 2 fingers. But you know, I got it in a special little box in my house.
You look at it.
Oh yeah, all the time.
I know you were a different team, but it had to be the thirst, the hunger for Chicago Cubs fans to see all those fans lined up. I mean, I've never seen that many people in my life in this city. I'm born and raised in this city. They come out to celebrate you guys winning the World Series. That had to be special.
Yeah, it is. You know, I think, you know, for the last couple of days, you know, many of my friends telling me that they see my jersey around, people wearing it, and it's fun. Obviously, it's special, and you know, it's kind of weird at the same time because we're not playing the Cubs when we're playing, you know, the White Sox. But at the same time, you know, it's special to be here in the city.
And last question, you know, once again, I coach college baseball, scouted for a major league team. I mean, there's a certain bond with your teammates that it's just there forever. Do you ever forget those moments that you had along the way from minor leagues to the
Yeah, I mean, no, not really, because that's what really made me get here. You know, that's what teach me. That's what I learned about doing better. You know, in the minor leagues, or the other mistakes that I did, that, you know, I accepted and say I was wrong, or I made this mistake, and I just won't, you know, I'll try not to do it again. You know, obviously nobody wants to make errors or anything, but like every time I do a good play, everybody like it. So when I do a bad play,
they don't forget.
Right, but don't judge me. You know, don't say I wasn't trying or I wasn't playing hard, because, you know, nobody wants to miss. But like, it will happen, so you gotta prepare. You gotta prepare to miss and to make that adjustment. So everything that I went, you know, through in the minor leagues and when I was young here in the big leagues really helped me, and you know, I grew up with a lot of veterans too in my career that, you know, have me in the right track too.
That's your last question, since you brought that up again. Who are some of your guys that you idolize coming up in the big leagues?
Shoot, you can name a lot. You can name from Rizzo to J. Hay, David Ross, Pedro Strode, Manny Ramirez, even David Ortiz. I talked to him about hitting, and like everybody that I grew up, you know, following. You know, every time I talked to them, I took something from their advice, and, you know, I use it for my advantage, you know, and that really helped me, and you know, I think the biggest thing, it was all mental. You know, Manny Ramirez teach me everything was mental, and, you know, everything your mind thinks and goes through your mind, you know, it's what moves your body. So that was very special for me.
Well, you named some heavyweights too there. Coach, take you behind the scenes with the man, Javier Baez.
Thanks,
I appreciate it. Thanks a lot.